Hello Zots, welcome back. So we're going to talk about the Kanto Tins that was released on Pokemon Center just 2 or 3 days ago on the 18th. And I did make a quick video about it. Here's an update. I just couldn't sleep until I figured out which tins had what packs. Okay, so quick disclaimer, none of this is any financial advice. The information contained in this video may not be up to date or accurate, so you use it at your own risk. Quick recap, Pokemon Center sold these tins, these Kanto tins. There was Kanto Power tins, there were 5 of them, and there was Kanto Friends Tins. And there's also 5 types of them. And the purchase limit was 2 each, but again it was chaos. Many people did not be able to get the tins, and now 3 days after the tins, people have been posting that, you know what, some tins have evolving skies, some just doesn't have evolving skies. It has silver tempest, has darkness ablaze, lost origin, brilliant stars, etc. So the positive part is there's no scarlet and violet packs in any of these tins from all the stuff that I've seen on Reddit, on YouTube, and on X. But again, there's so few videos and screenshots out there, so it's really hard to determine. And I think a short video showing how the tins were cracked is probably gonna be more credible than a screenshot, because even though you're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, the screenshot can still be made up. So videos would be more credible, and sometimes in the comments there's also conflicts, so we just gotta have to unravel all of that. And also I think the key thing is also to check the tins, what the number is, because generally there's a letter and there's 2 numbers. So anyways, blah blah blah, long story short, some conflicts, quite a few of these tins have evolving skies. Let's get into it and use this at your own risk. So Kanto Powers, we're going to start with Kanto Powers. I'm going to show you some screenshots. So Kanto Power tin, we're going to start with the Pikachu. So you'll notice this with Pikachu, and there's Vulpix at the back. So, and then a Pikachu coin, but I think Pikachu coin is quite common across all the tins. So this is from a Reddit post in the comments, and you can see here this person says Kanto Power Pikachu has brilliant stars and lost origin in my tin. 11 cards in each pack, no hits, no hollows. Okay, that's the second part isn't important. So the Pikachu Kanto Powers has brilliant stars and lost origin. Reddit screenshot, so take it, believe it if you must, unless the person just set this tin up here in this particular position and just took a photo of it. Okay, so this one does not have evolving skies. It has brilliant stars and lost origin, so it's still 2 decent Sword and Shield packs, so you won't really be too disappointed if you bought this tin. Okay, moving on, we have the Mew and the Mewtin and Psyduck, even though Psyduck is in it, but this is really called the Mewtin. So this is the main Reddit post that I created the video on. If you see over here, although the title didn't specify that this is the Mewtin, from the screenshot, the back of it, you can see Mew's shape in that spot. So just pay close attention to that part, and you can see this is the Mewtin, and what is opened is brilliant stars and evolving skies. So Mewtin could have brilliant stars and evolving skies. Alright, moving on to the Mewtwo Kanto Power tin. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a strong screenshot on Reddit, but just based on the initial post I showed you in the comment section, the person said, I only got 3 tins because I thought it would have newer packs. All mine had evolving skies with brilliant stars too. Honestly, I'm happy with what I got. So the question, Puchi Moo asked, nice, which designs did you get? Hey, I got the Mew, Mewtwo, and Charizard designs. Okay, so to comment. People could get things wrong in comments. So I found another comment. Can confirm that Charizard 10 contains ES and BS. So Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. Dragonite 10 has Lost Origin and Darkness Ablaze. Mewtwo also has Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. Not sure about the others. I just opened my delivery, got 2 of each for these 3 tins. Okay, so there's 2 comments confirming that Mewtwo has Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. Okay, take that what you will and use it however you want it. Okay, and then moving on to the Kanto Power tin for the Charizard tin. I'm using the 2 same pieces of information, both confirming Charizard tin has Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies, and Charizard over here contains Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. So just based on this, it is likely that the Charizard tin from the Pokemon Centers sale that day, 2 or 3 days ago, on the 18th, has Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. 2 very decent packs and one of the best. Okay, so far Mewtwo, Charizard have Evolving Skies for the Kanto Power tins. Oh, and just to add to that, I also searched on X, so posted on June 20th, which is after the June 18th. Kanto Power Money tin has arrived, Evolve Cries and Brilliance. And you can see that this is the lid of the Charizard tin. It has Evolving Skies and Brilliant Stars. So that's 2 Reddit comments, 1 X screenshot that Charizard has Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. Then lastly we move to Dragonite tin. So here I'm using the same comment. It says yeah, Dragonite has Lost Origin and Darkness Ablaze. So this tin is probably not gonna have Evolving Skies. Okay, there's another X post from Poke Signals. Okay, it says the Kanto mini tins that were stocked on Pokemon Centers 18th of June have a chance to contain Evolving Skies. Here's 10 pack data from our Discord members. Okay, Mewtwo, Brilliant Stars, Evolving Skies. Mew, Brilliant Stars, Evolving Skies. Pico Vulpix, Darkness Ablaze, Silver Tempest. So it almost confirms the Pico Vulpix one that we just talked about. Okay, and then here it says Eevee, Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars. Okay, but that's not the Kanto Power tin, that's the Kanto Friends. Charizard, Brilliant Stars, Evolving Skies. Anyways, that just confirms what we mentioned already. Now Dragonite, Lost Origin and Darkness Ablaze. So we have a comment and a post which confirms that Dragonite does not have Evolving Skies, has Lost Origin and Darkness Ablaze. So again, take that with what you will. Okay, so from that we can gather that only 3 of the Kanto Power tins have Evolving Skies. Pikachu, Kanto Power, and Dragonite, Kanto Power do not have Evolving Skies. Okay, now let's move on to Kanto Friends. Kanto Friends, I did show that short of the person. Let me just see here if we can get the person's name. Jiro Late. Okay, Jiro 8. Okay, he created a short. You can go onto it. I have a link in the video description. You can check it out. He opened a sealed Pikachu Kanto Friends, which shows Magnemite, Chansey, half of Chansey, and Pikachu. There he opened a Evolving Skies and then a Darkness Ablaze. Okay, so that I would say this is probably the more credible view because it's a video and it was made after the 18th. And then there's also a comment in a Reddit post showing the Pikachu Kanto Friends with Evolving Skies and Darkness Ablaze. So it confirms that. But there are another comments. That's why I said some comments could be contradictory and could be a mistake. It says I got two of each Pikachu, 2 Kanto Power and 2 Kanto Friends. Power had Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies. Friends have had Brilliant Stars and Lost Origin. Hope this helps. So either this person, you know, just got things mixed up, or maybe it is the truth. But from what I can see, the YouTube short is more credible, so I'm gonna give this a shadow of the benefit of the doubt, and there's probably likely to have this Kanto Friends Pikachu tin is likely to have Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies. Okay. Based mainly because of that short. Because if it's conflicting comments, I'll probably put a question mark on this. Okay. Now let's move on to the Kanto Friends Tin Eevee. This was an interesting one. Okay. So here's a comment on Reddit saying, is it true that Eevee pack, or Eevee tin I think he's supposed to mean Eevee tin, he or she, doesn't get Evolving Skies. Anyone know what's in the Eevee tin? Spelled Eevee wrong, and then tin. Okay, pack. Okay, and so this person responded, Eevee tin has Silver Tempest and Darkness Ablaze. And this confirms the X post. Eevee, okay. Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars. That was a difference. Okay. And then another person says some Eevee tins did get yes. Somewhat random it seems. So it seems like EVs you could get a different selection of packs. You could get Darkness Ablaze, Silver Tempest, and you could get Evolving Skies. Check over here, there's another X post showing the open tins and the associated packs, and Silver Tempest and Evolving Skies was in the Eevee. But yeah, this one just has a lot of conflicting views online, and there's no video, so I can't really give it the benefit of the doubt. So this is really a red. I made a red because it's 3 question marks. I don't really know what's going on with Eevee tin. So there might be a chance to get Evolving Skies, who knows. Now moving on to the Charmander. Okay, so from the Charmander, same image, you can see the Charmander in this X post has Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies. And even on this post, you can see this comment says, anyone opened Kanto Friends Tins? I was only able to get the Pikachu Kanto Friends. Same, I got the Pikachu Kanto Friends. I did. I ordered 2 of the Charmander ones, and it had Evolving Skies and Darkness Ablaze in each. Okay, so it confirms with this X post, Darkness Ablaze, Evolving Skies. So Reddit comment plus X screenshot, Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies. So this pack likely has Evolving Skies. Unfortunately for the Squirtle, we don't know. We don't know whether it has Evolving Skies. From another post, someone said Eevee and Dragonite were the only 2 from the recent Pokemon Center tins to not have Evolving Skies packs. Okay, but read this. This may be read out of context. In the main post, the person who wrote, Pokemon Center tins 4 out of 6 contains Evolving Skies. All 4 packs had hits, including this beauty. There's 10 different tin arts, so this doesn't cover the 10 tins. So I'm not sure if this also covers Squirtle, so that's why I put 3 question marks. I'm not sure. Okay, Bulbasaur, again from this X screenshot, you can see Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies, so maybe Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies. Okay, so lots of information. Let's summarize everything. Kanto Powers, Pikachu, may have. I'm gonna just put may because it's maybe. We don't know for sure. May have Brilliant Stars from Lost Origin. Mew may have Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. Mewtwo may have Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. Charizard may have Brilliant Stars and Evolving Skies. And Dragonite may have Lost Origin and Darkness Ablaze. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this, what's this, should I make it red? Yeah. So these 2 probably doesn't have a chance to get the Evolving Skies pack. Okay. Moving on to Kanto Friends, Pikachu may have Darkness Ablaze and Evolving Skies. Eevee, really uncertain. Too much conflicting information. Could have Darkness Ablaze, Silver Tempest, Evolving Skies, or could have Lost Origin. 3 question marks, we don't know. Charmander could have Darkness Ablaze, Evolving Skies. Squirtle, unknown. 3 question marks. And Bulbasaur, Darkness Ablaze, Evolving Skies. There you have it. Not financial advice. Use this information at your own risk. Catch you on the next one.